Hey everyone, it's Veronica Swift. I'm a vocalist and songwriter, and I'm so excited to be joining the Pacific Jazz Orchestra on Valentine's Day at the Soraya in Northridge. This show is going to be really special and exciting for me. I'm never one to really do Valentine's Day themed shows, but when I was talking to the Soraya, we were discussing concepts of different ways to celebrate love. We came up with this incredible concept for you guys called Love Inside Out. And it's a celebration, but it's also a journey of discussing all the facets of what love is and how it can be different from person to person, from age to age. We explore all the different kinds of love and sometimes the more complicated, deeper, darker sides too. There's so many amazing songs that you may have never heard before that we'll be introducing you to on this show. But there's also going to be, for the jazz fans out there, there's a lot of part of elements of this show that is a jazz show. So we have lots of standards that are very personal to me, and not just arbitrarily picked because I like the song, but that really have a place in my personal life, and I hope for you as well. I grew up quite literally in show business. My mother and father are both very well-known jazz musicians, particularly bebop, which is, if you know about jazz, it's a very specific kind of style. You know, Charlie Parker, Dizzy Gillespie, Ella Fitzgerald, and John Hendricks, and that was the culture literally that I grew up in. It's like growing up speaking different language, you know, for those who are bilingual. Or that's what the bebop world was for me. I grew up on the road, sleeping in green rooms. I slept in a bass case once, and but when I was really small, of course. But I grew up around some of the greatest bebop and jazz legends. I've been wanting to sing with orchestra my entire career. I was telling Thor and everybody at Soraya, I spent tens of thousands of dollars, so much money on charts and so much time arranging and working with charts and just nowhere to use them until now. And I can't wait to share these with you, and some brand new debut charts that Chris Walden will be writing for this show. Scatting is such a interesting, unique skill set, because I think a lot of people think they know what it is, and they go, "Oh yeah, babadoo babadoo bada." Like, yeah, okay, that's like if that was like if it was some kind of like you know it's just sometimes it can turn into a butt of a joke because it's so out there. You start by practicing John Coltrane solos or Lester Young solos, or I would suggest, I mean, people learn a lot of Ella solos, that's fine too, but I would say, since Ella was learning from the instrumentalists, always go to the instrumentalists. That's where you're, and so when you learn enough solos and transcribe, as we say, which is when you learn those solos and sing them back, you start to get that language as a part of your person, your mind and your brain and your body. There was no better song for me to want to end the show with than a song about loving our fellow man, and through the hard times out there, that we can come together, and music brings us all together in that way. And there's a song by the Dresden Dolls called Sing that is all about this. I recorded this on my album too, but it's just such a, you know, whether you pray or whether religion or spirituality or, you know, whatever it is you turn to in times of need, that to find that reconnect with humanity in that way. That's what this song is about, and that may be for me, one of the most important loves to remind myself of. This has been a dream. You guys are helping make dreams come true, and it's been a dream of mine to sing with orchestra, just because of the sheer lush power behind, behind you, that you can swim in and out of. It's like being in the ocean. I mean, it's just really amazing feeling.